See, few things, and you probably, we didn't give you comments, but what I was writing, andantino is not slow. You played at very slow tempo. It's, let me get my glass. There we go. I would make it freer. Then crescendo. Ay. And then some. Voice. Try again from the beginning. It was too slow. Because andantino is faster than andante, and andante is not the slow tempo. You're playing more like adagio, so it was a little slow. Because see, this is a song-like melody. So if you cannot sing it naturally, then it means it's too slow. Da dee da dum, not da 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 dum. It's just andantino again. Andantino is a faster tempo. Good. The next thing you have to listen carefully. First short notes after long equals no accent. Because you're playing every time you have a long note in the melody, you have to listen how the long note loses its sound. Because on the piano, long notes, once we play, we start to lose sound, yeah? So you have to be aware of that. You have to listen. There are except for like few spots when you have to feel like you crescendo, but most of the time, long notes, they're naturally losing their sound. So your first short note after long has to either match or be even softer to avoid an accent. Other instruments don't have to worry about it because they can have the same dynamic level on a single note. Piano is not capable of that. Even if you're making a crescendo, again, you have to be careful with the first note. Not and here. No. Try again. Gradual. No. I would do that. That's good. But gradual. You do da da dee da dee da. No. Good. Every note. Yeah, see, this spot is played differently. I personally treat this as a freer. It moves in, then pulls back, and moves, and then pulls back again, before it goes back to the tempo. So it's more like cadenza, like a little bit, versus. it just doesn't feel right. It's too stagnant. Stagnant means it doesn't move anywhere. So what I do, I gradually speed up, get to this point, take more time here. Again, start a little slow, move, and then slow down again. And then move a little bit, and then slow down here. Then and then just very little, and then just start moving. It will sound more natural. Wait longer and then can you try it again from here? Right from this chord. No. Ti da 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 ti da dum da 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 ti da 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 dum. Wait, 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 then da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 slow da da and back to tempo da dee da. Just continue the same tempo without rush. So here also you have to be careful when you play in the rolled chords. The bottom notes should be pianissimo. The top notes mezzo piano and then shape. Same thing here. This are pianissimo. This is piano or mezzo piano. Same thing here. This is pianissimo. Mezzo piano. All of them like that. It's not, it's not. So, is it okay? So that should be that soft. Again, don't It's all balance between the melody and harmony. Note. 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 Can you try left hand on me? Good. Yeah. Dom. Dom. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Same. No, I would roll. Just roll it. You will have to hold this. Oh, you cannot hold it. Yeah. Oh, then it's okay. Don't worry about it. No? Voice. 2, 3, 4. Now diminuendo. And slow down. Slow. No. Voice down. No. Voice down. No. Less. Softer this one. No. Softer. No, but more G. Slow down. So, and it should be done within the tempo, so you don't take too much time. So it's. This piano is not that great. Then and listen to my sound here is so I'm careful with how much sound I have on those 16th notes, because if I play too much, they block the melody. I have to hear not. So I would keep all of this softer. Slightly shaped, but softer. Softer. So it's this is about how much sound I will have on those non-melodic notes. Again. That's the balance. Look. You always have to know where the melody is. The rest is around it. And depends on how much sound you need. That what is around the melody can get close to the melody, or most of the time it just stays away from it. Again, this is non-melodic. I would actually do the opposite. Every note should sound, but you will work on this later. Can you try right now slowly? Slowly. And this. Legato. Legato. No, but that's softer. Do, right. So that's good. But then again, you still have to shape them a little bit. You don't want to completely blend it. So it's. Right from there. From here. No, careful, not. It's actually more within this when you shape. It's actually this. That should be more. That should be more. Da. No, that should be more. Da. That's the melody. Da. And then da, G, no, that one. That one you can have da, ti, da, ti, da. But not as much. Not as loud. Voice D, T, da, da. Now, we need the top D as well. crescendo to the next measure. Gradual. Now left hand. Voice. Yeah, but see, you're playing chorus, yeah. Have to voice. Yeah, that has to be, you have to sing it more, have to be stronger. And that is already lighter, and then you're going to make diminuendo in the melody. The rest is lighter. Voice. That's right. Now, you're voicing every other chord. That's good. Don't accent. You accent in Actually, you don't want to do this. This one, it is a very little crescendo, but it's still softer. Da di da dum. You need those notes. So it's G, 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 da, da, that's soft. Sing. And take your time here. Dum, 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 dum. Right. And it should be done within the tempo. First you work slow, make sure that you can balance your sound. Good, you have good ears. You're playing with a general sound, not specific. That's not good. So now here. No. Can you try that? It's again balance. And make sure that every note sounds, but it's just lighter. Good. Now, look at the articulation. It's these two are separate, these two are connected, and these two are separate. Voice. No. Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, same. No. more sound here, but you still have to voice the top, not. And sing it, not. Then pull back. You're playing da da dee da da, that's da da dee da da da. No, gradual. Yeah, so your sound in the upper voice should be da da dee da da. No. No, you accent. Right, see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes to gradually crescendo, and then 2 notes to diminuendo. Da da dee da 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 da, and then keep growing. No, keep growing. No, T. No, not too sudden. Da da dee da da. Grow. No, start softer. See. Here you have to be careful when you crescendo. You have to listen carefully. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to gradually grow. Then you have a drop in the sound, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to grow again, and more than here. So it's. And then it's. Yeah, but you're not crescendo. No? It's nice sound, but you're not crescendo. More. Oh, sorry, my fault. Oh, damn. Do it again. Then go back. And more. And less. That's right. Try again. Go. Right, so, and then it's a good idea to practice the low notes without the melody. This is about how loud you're gonna play. You will shape a little bit, but not as much as the melody. Can you just play this? Actually, da pa pa pa. That's right. Every note sounds. And what are you playing here on this chord? Yes. Now just the melody. Pinky. No. No. Diminuendo here. But you want to use 5 only, pinky. The fifth finger. No, gradual. Then 5, grow, and grow, and then listen. That's right. No, you're not shaping. That's right. Try it, huh? That's a little bit better, yeah. And that's how it's going to work everywhere. See, it's here. Now, by the way, I'm taking this to the left hand. So it's that makes it easier to voice, and it's physically easier than it's. Just take it to the left hand. Same. Next. Continues growing to that point. Pull back. Da da dum ba da da da. Then a little bit less and then more. Accent. And then gradual crescendo. Yeah, I mean, every musician makes different shaping dynamics. So it doesn't mean what I do is better than what you
Yes,
teach
but
you
no,
to
but I would ask this: how do you
decide where to shape.
Yes.
There are certain rules. Look at this. Your rhythm stays uniform, yeah? That's a sequential progression. So I know that that is beginning of the next. Now I have 6 notes. Ti ta 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 ti ta. I have to choose between shaping. My shape, when the rhythm is uniformed, the same, is based on the time signature. I have 4 primary beats. The first beat, the second, and the third. Yeah? So I can either shape from this and get lighter, or shape to this note and get lighter, or shape to this one and then get lighter. I'm choosing the third beat because the third beat is initial strong beat. First beat is the strongest, another strong beat, lighter and lightest, yeah? So in order for these things to move forward, I have choices, either that or that. This is higher, this is lower, but this is a little bit stronger beat. I just choose to shape there. You could have done this way. It will sound also natural. I just personally like. And then it's. Why I'm accenting this? It's a syncopation. Syncopated rhythm is it's a rhythmic accent. Your metric accent, which is the counting, the time signature, should be either here or there or there or there. But syncopation takes away from it and is accented on the weak beat twice. So that's why I'm phrasing or shaping into that. And now the long one goes there, yeah? That's why. But sometimes there is more than one choice. Here, at first I have to group it. That's in between. That's why. I would not shape to that chord, or I wouldn't shape to that, and I wouldn't shape to this. The reason is because they are in between beats. They are lighter beats, not where the primary beats. Or I wouldn't do this, or I wouldn't do that either. That's why it's fairly simple. You just have to make your choices. My choice would be that. But try from here. We always shape. There is always a melody which has to be shaped, or some kind of melodic line. Since you play piano, we always have some kind of harmony that goes along with. Sometimes we have secondary melody. So in this case, that is non-melodic. That's the melody. We just have to balance it, yeah? So this is less, and this one note is more. That's just balancing vertically. Now, horizontally, I have to ta-pa-pa-ram, pa-pa-pam. Again, I'm shaping to the middle of the measure, to the third beat. And then ta-pam, going to the downbeat. Now, this is a linear thing. It has to be also shaped, but not as much as the melody. So, pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pam, less. But softer than the melodic line. This note's softer, this note is softer, and these notes are softer than the melody. So it's not. I would do it differently here. I would actually make diminuendo, but I see your teacher is right. This is more and this is less. The only thing I would think it this way, not da dum, da dum, da dum, da dum, ti dum, da dum, da dum, while I'm making diminuendo. Then it's. Also notice what I'm doing here. I'm taking this to the left hand, which is that note right here, with 1 and 3. So my right hand doesn't play it. Instead of and my fingering as a result for 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's just an accent, so Tchaikovsky wanted to have a little bit of an accent there. If accent wouldn't be written there, I would play it softer. But in this case, I'm shaping, and then it's extra. Shaping to the next quarter beat, and then just an accent. If accent wouldn't be there, I would play diminuendo. Not just everything, it's again. So if you don't balance your sound, it will be just unorganized. In general, crescendos and diminuendos, it's just a general structural dynamic. All these nuances are extremely important for the polished sound, and that's what you need in your playing. You in general play it well, but if you start to listen specifics, it's not organized. Your melody note in the chord is softer than the chord. Your shaping is not specific. or when you shape in the melody, you also shape in the secondary notes. So it gets, on that level, it gets disorganized. But in general, it seems to be okay. So you have to learn how to polish your sound in any piece. It works the same way. We always polish vertically, make sure that we balance the melody and accompaniment, and then we shape in horizontally. And that's shaping rules are very simple. We shape based on the direction. If it goes up, we get loud. If it goes down, it gets softer, but not always. And then shorter notes lead to the longer notes, and then the stronger beats and lighter beats. That's it. So those are three basic rules, regardless of what style and what composer. They're universal. So try from here. No, that's about pa pa pum pum. Yeah,
Oh, staccato.
yeah. But see, it's dum da da dum pum pa dum pa pa pum. Shaping da da da. No, actually it's shaping to D. Ah no, ti da di da da pa pa pum. No, ti da from here. To the third beat. No, softer than that. No, ti da da dum pum. No. And then it's no. Then it's voice. No, not staccato. No, but ti da dum, ti da dum. You're doing da dum. No, start softer. No, start softer. Ti da bum. That's softer. Ba ba da. Si da. Less. Da ti da. Less. That's it. Yeah. It's a microdynamic. But it's microdynamic is so important for polished sound. If you don't hear that changes in small crescendo, small diminuendo, another crescendo, another diminuendo, which shapes the melodic line, then it becomes again just general. And that's never going to be professional. It's going to be unfinished for professional ear.
Oh,
No? That's good, but don't connect. Da da dum pump staccato. No. No, too loud. That's good. Da da dum. No. Staccato. Da da dum dum. Da da dum pa pa ra pa pa pum. No, staccato. Staccato. No, and softer. Softer. Yeah, you have to hear. Di, da, 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 da. Has to be done precisely. It's too loud. You start it da da da. Staccato. It's too loud. Mm-hmm. And then start softer. And then softer. No. Da, da, da. Right. Mm-hmm. Gradual. And less. No. 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 Gradual. Da, da, ti, da, da, da. No. Gradual. You have 5. Da, da, pull back. Gradually. Getting too loud, too slow. Right, of course, because that is extremely important. The polished level is what is difficult in music, because you have to know every note, what you're doing, when you're crescendo, when you're diminuendo, how many notes, which notes are lighter, which notes are crescendo, which notes are not. So it's a lot of work. But once you do it and you have ear, you hear it, then it's going to be a completely different kind of level of playing. All right, sir? See you later. You're welcome.